Hey, what's up everybody? So today's video, I want to update you guys on a few things. Also, we're not going to be working on the Dakota today, and I'll get into that in just a second. We're going to be probably going on a bit of an adventure. We're going to meet up with the driven crew, so I'll show you guys some of their cars. We're going to take the Viper over there. But first, something showed up for the Dakota. So let's open that box and we'll talk a little bit more about the Dakota before we take off. So here's the box that just showed up. I haven't opened it just yet. If you guys have been following along on the build of the Dakota, we got the 99 Dakota RT, and I mentioned what might be showing up. So without further ado, let me grab a knife, we'll slice this open, and I'll show you guys what's in the box. All right, so I'm excited to open this one, you guys. This is something that I've wanted to put on for a little while. It's a cheap mod, surprisingly, for these trucks, and we're doing it on a budget, so boom. I think you guys probably know what it is by now. So these are some budget headers that we're gonna try out. So this should be fun. Let's see if there's an open bag here, see what they look like. They're not terrible, honestly. I'm actually pretty surprised on the quality, you guys. The welds aren't bad. So in a second, I'll give you guys a close-up of what the welds look like, but they're not, it's not brutal. I'm not expecting much, but it's gotta be better than the leak that we have on there, the exhaust leak. Let's see what this side looks like. So far so good, honestly. All right, so here's what we have. We got the headers, and hopefully I can give you guys some close-up shots. The welds aren't terrible, honestly. That one looks pretty good. That one looks like a money shot right there. These ones over here are a little bit spotty around there. It's kind of just, some of them are tacked on the outside there, not a full bead all the way around, but then it has a full bead on the inside, which was given like a mild port polish. Honestly, I mean, you guys can agree. They're not gonna be perfect. They're cheap headers, but better than what's on there, I would say. So I don't know if you guys can see that there. It's not terrible, honestly. For like 75 bucks shipped. Here's the other one. This one's got a bit more of a bullhorn type thing on it, but they aren't too bad. Like, that doesn't look terrible. Right? And that looks pretty good around the collector part. And this weld looks all good. So, it should be pretty funny. The only thing I did kind of find out is that these bolts may not work. So some guys received the wrong hardware. I'm gonna see what size this is. We might have to get some upgraded bolts, but even if I have to run to the hardware store to get some bolts, it's not the end of the world. So, and then just the gaskets. I'm not a huge fan of these gaskets, but they will be better than leaking gaskets that we have on there now. So this is gonna be fun. Like I said, the truck is out of commission right now, so just a touch base on that. If you guys didn't see the last video, check it out. We have stripped caliper bolts on both sides. One is good on this side, and the lower one is stripped on this side. On the other side, both are stripped. So that's where we're at. I got the caliper bolts all out here, and we are going to do a heli coil on this for now. So we're gonna heli coil it. It's gonna put it back in commission. I'm just waiting for that stuff to show up. So I should have that stuff. I ordered it from Amazon, so I'll show you guys that whole procedure. Apparently, after doing a bit more digging, it's super common on Dakotas for those caliper bolts where the slider pins go to be stripped. So I guess the cast just pulls out. So yeah, common issue apparently on these trucks, but we're gonna heli coil it and put brand new pins in, and we should be back on the road. I also saw some guys mention that 03, 04 brakes are an upgrade for these, so I might pick those up, but for now we're just gonna put it back together. Like I said, heli coil it tomorrow. I'll give you guys that video on how I do it and how it's done and how it turns out, and we'll be back in service here. The truck will be back on the road, and we can start playing with some fun stuff. So that's the plan. If you guys are stopping in, we got this also. I showed you guys that this showed up also, so a tuner for the truck. So we'll be playing with that as well. So we got a few different things that we're going to be playing with. So like I said, I want to do just a bunch of basic, I want to tell you guys this. I want to do just a bunch of basic like bolt-on mods, but we do have big plans for the truck. So I want to do kind of two things. We're going to see how far we get with just bolt-ons. Obviously, it's not going to be like You know, we're not gonna have a ton of power, but I want to just do basic stuff that most guys would end up doing, like some cheap headers, maybe like a regular canned tune, and see what it does to it. And then eventually, once we get bored, once we run out of ideas, we're gonna probably twin turbo the thing or supercharge it, one or the other. Either way, it's getting boosts sooner or later. So that's the plan, just to kind of fill you guys in on that. I know like there might be, you know, some mods that are better than others. We probably could have spent more money on the headers, all sorts of stuff, but I just want to do some simple, fun, cheap mods with you guys, see what it does to wake this thing up, and we'll continue that way. So I know a bunch of guys have said, and I've you know, I do know this, that we do need a better upgraded intake manifold for the truck. But I do have plans for it. I just want to get the simple stuff out of the way, see how it does, just some simple fun stuff, and share that stuff with you guys. So anyways, let's jump inside the Viper. We'll go over and meet up with the driven crew, see what they're up to and what cars they bring out. But first I gotta wipe off these wheels. These wheels get so dirty every time you drive it. I don't know if it's because of the dish or what, or the color, but they are bronze. They just like to look like brake dust pretty quickly. I'm sure you could probably change the pads and do it different that way, but yeah, I'm not trying to put anything fancy on this car. This car is just kind of a cruiser car at this point. We did track it, which I showed you guys in some other videos, but yeah, look at how like dull the wheels get, and then you wipe them and they're back to being bronze. So I'm gonna wipe this up before we jump in. Wheels are clean, let's go. So hopefully we'll still have some daylight by the time we get there, because it's getting dark quick these days. Those pops. Woo, check out that horizon with those mountains. So we're at Ish's Pizza Shop, and we're about to hear that loud thing. We got a wide body Hellcat here too. It's hard to see in the dark though. Scott's ripping. We got Ish's M5, Goldwyn's R8. We got Rose R8. Got a Porsche at the end there. I'm holding my water here if you're wondering why I'm pointing with my thumb. And then we also have Daryl's supercharged R8. I think we can see it through the back of the glass. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Big old supercharger up in there. That's crazy looking. The R8s are lost. Alright guys, it's the late one or the last one's here, but we're out. I don't know what the heck that thing is that they're transporting. It's like almost about to hit the freaking lights. Look at that. Oh, is it hitting? I swear it's hitting. Jeez, oh, look how close that is. Damn. What the heck is that thing? I got a police escort, whatever it is. Ooh, and my car just turned over to exactly 75,000. She is back in the garage, clean. All right, guys, so we ended up getting back super late, but I just wanted to wrap up this video by kind of telling you guys that a lot of stuff is gonna be going on with the truck. Right now, I'm just waiting for those heli coils to come in today so I can get cracking on that. We have the headers, like I mentioned before, working on a glove box fix. So we have a lot of stuff. Also, we have a tuner. So A lot of stuff is on the way for this truck, but I'm just waiting for the Amazon package to show up today with the heli coil so I can get started on this, put it back together, and then we can finish things up and get started on some of the fun stuff that we have as well. So anyways, you guys know what to do. If you're stopping in for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.